to the bottom of the bottle, I've been drowning, I've been floating away. Every other dollar that I got in bed, I probably went and pissed it away. I ain't fucking okay, I ain't liking it, day. I don't even wanna talk, I'm just smoking my haze. I've been stuck in my ways, I've been stuck in for days. I've been staring at the clock as the radio plays. I'm enslaved. Yeah. Rolling another, I'm stuck in my seat for the whole control of my speech. Yeah, I've been trying to get off this couch for a minute and a whole damn week. No kidding, I'm skinny, I cannot eat. Got a million motherfuckers that depend on me. Yeah, every friend in my family, from a girl, every fan I meet myself. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down to make new thoughts, like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. Full of stage, trying to find my pain. See something coming out of that rain. My fame really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you. Slave for you. Ripping harder, more less. Never stop, no rest. Till the stress is breath in my chest. Till it's diamonds wrapping my neck. Progress to a god from a goddamn mess. Hopeless, more tests. More blessed. Dug deep down, trying to find my best. Find a beast, had to kill a conquest. I'm next. I'm too on till I'm too off. Come down, make new thoughts. Like jumping off of that rooftop. Oh my devil, when I do not to make moves based on my mood drops. Like who's lost? Like who's lost? It's yo, stop. Steadily killing me, running my brain full of shame. I don't wanna lose it. I'm full of stage, trying to find my pain. I see something coming out of that rain. My fame really not tame. I'ma never slow down. I'ma never behave. Stuck inside this prison, inside this cage. It's taking over. Yeah, I'm a slave for you.
Just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start locking as a lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. The pain is over, feel the darkness take control. I'm on my last straw. I'm broken and I'm woken up. I'm done feeding your lies. I've had enough. I can't run your place in this faulty game. No. And all the words you speak mean nothing more to me, 'cause I'd start over now. Rewind, and I won't let you go. I need you back. I am who I'm meant to be. I am who I'm meant to be. Over and out again. My future needed clarity, so I could see how you react, how you'd react to me. So much differently. I am different. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting so much differently. Doubted all that I could do, knowing what I need to do. All I can say, the word is thank you. I think is what you need to push away from the shore, amongst the waves, exactly where I wanna be. I am where I wanna be. Remember the start, when my future needed clarity. Yes, I needed clarity, so I could see how you'd react, how you'd react to me. So much differently, 'cause I am different to you. Every time that I look back, I see my fortune. Would you react to me? We are reacting What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Ooh, can we switch up all the rules and imagine a utopia? Darling, I'm just so fed up with these expectations. They keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in me. My head and I start to see, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Oh, yeah, I've discussed it with myself, and I'm disgusted with the way we're told to have a certain face. I stood and wait because we aren't pixels on a screen. No, we're human, we breathe. Every single thing we see curated, it's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm gonna live inside the upside down for a minute and pretend, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, and if I say it enough, it gets ingrained in my head, and I start to think, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a perfect 10. Whoa, honey, I'm a perfect 10. Honey, I'm a, yeah. Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are bound. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Sometimes when you're here, I can feel no doubt, 'cause you keep me where the stars are found. It doesn't really matter, 'cause you're here with me now. It doesn't really matter, 'cause I feel so free now. I've been dreaming, 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 I've been dreaming. I've been dreaming, I've been dreaming, I've been dreaming, I've been dreaming, we're dreaming, we're dreaming, we're dreaming.
Reached the semi-finals of Gamers 8, which is the largest esports and gaming event in the world, or for 2022. And along the way, Wylde beat teams like Heroic, Rogue, Space Station Gaming, and Team Liquid, powerhouses and established names in the global esports landscape. There's 3 billion people across the world who play video games. And it's no surprise that esports, in terms of numbers and participation rates, are going through the roof. So the audience for esports will breach 1 billion people in the next 3 years. Just think about that. So esports has been around, in essence, for less than 10 years. There'll be 1 billion people watching esports in 3 years' time, which will make it bigger than global basketball. It's amazing in terms of the growth. So it's really exciting times, one for Digicel and esports, and it's amazing for you guys in terms of the opportunity that could lie ahead. Our partnership with Digicel, SportsMax, The Loop, JEI, and the launch of Game Nation, I think shows how important esports and gaming is today, how important it is to Jamaica and across the Caribbean as a form of entertainment that can sit alongside traditional sports for those who enjoy it. We are truly honored to have partnered with all of these organizations and look forward to working together into the future. In addition, and we mentioned it, special mention to the Dr. Bird's rocket near future. But today, let's recognize the now, recognize the incredible talent that we have in front of ourselves, the incredible battles that we've seen in the last couple of days and ahead in the next couple of hours, giving huge credit to Digicel for hosting such an exciting tournament that was overwhelmed by entrants. I think it was 162 people, showing the level of interest across Jamaica. And I wish all the finalists all the very best of luck in the hours ahead. Be confident, be brave, good luck, and enjoy it. Thank you. Thanks.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Daly. All right, I'm now going to turn it over to our commentators who are very eager to get the show on the road. Our commentators this afternoon are Owen Hill and Michael Shane Brown, aka Thunderbird Shane. All right, let's get it on the road right now and send the tournament to the world. Let's do it.
Are we hearing? Are we all hearing? I don't think I am hearing me.
I am hearing you.
You are hearing me. All right. Yes. We're here for 2022.
PSG 2022 is
PSG 2022. That's what they call the tournament.
indeed.
Well, it's a lot of the players. PSG. Why?
Well, from what I understand, mechanics of the game the best. Players earlier was actually letting us know that the key positions that matter, PSG seems to have wonderful players in those positions. So, we see a lot of PSG versus PSG today.
Okay, that's going to be interesting. We have a number of players. As was said earlier, we have a number of firsts. These are the top 8 players, I would say, in the country. Are they?
They should be. If they weren't, they wouldn't be here.
Okay. Well, that's interesting. So today's tournament, let's start by what they will be getting. What is it that they'll be getting?
So the top player, as you heard, will be getting a PS5 and a chance to be in Wylde boot camp, which, by the way, is headquartered in Ireland. The second place player will be getting an Xbox Series X, which for those of you who are involved in the console war, that tells you which console is superior. And the third place player will be getting a Nintendo Switch.
Okay. So, of prizes.
Lots of prizes.
And these are attractive enough prizes. These are prizes that we'd want to see.
Listen, if you know how hard it is to get a PS5, it is very difficult to get a PS5. Definitely attractive prizes.
All right, so just for those who are viewing online and those who are here, the tournament format will have 8 players. Unfortunately, one player had to sit out. I'm not certain if he is injured, but he had to sit out. So we have 7 players. They were drawn in a bracket. So it's straight knockout.
Correct. No double elimination. Once you lose, you're out.
So these 7 players will go head to head.
Correct.
And whoever wins the game
will move through to the next stage.
They
Correct.
will move through to the next stage. So, as was mentioned prior to today, 32 players playing for this top 8 position.
Correct.
How would it feel for them to be in this seat?
Well, there would be a lot of excitement. Again, it's a huge opportunity. That would have happened online. These guys, they came out on top. So definitely we want to give a shout out to everybody who tried. And we want to just give the guys who are here a big up, wish them the best of luck.
All right. So we have 2 players going on show just now. That King Jordy 4KT. That's his name or game attack. He'll be playing against Schoolboy 704. I'm not certain about these player tags. Tell me a little bit more about them.
So, as a part of the esports industry, yes, you have your name, but you have to have your gamer tag as well. So your gamer tag is basically your esports identity. Some people will model them after their names. Some people will model them after things they like. Mine is based on a Pokemon.
Okay. So, Schoolboy 04704. I was talking to him earlier. Schoolboy is a professional Shefa do I play a video game?
Very, very good question, but hopefully he can cook up something on the field.
All right, that sounds good. His favorite player is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Unfortunate.
But his favorite team is Chelsea.
Unfortunate.
How does that work?
Very unfortunate.
Interesting. Said that he's been playing the game for 25 years.
That I've barely been alive longer than 25 years.
Okay, so his experience, I would imagine, is gonna count in this game.
Yes. And FIFA as a franchise has been around for a very long time.
Okay, so is he good? You know him?
I don't know of him, but I'm sure after today I'll definitely know who Schoolboy is.
All right, Schoolboy. Give it up for Schoolboy, please. Come on, a bigger clap than that, man, for Schoolboy. We're not clapping that we're supporting him to win. We're just supporting his play. So he'll be playing against Jordan Grant. King Jordy, 4KT. Do you know King Jordy?
Also, so I'm unfamiliar with the players again, and that is more due to this being the first time I'm commentating one of the FIFA tournaments. So it's not necessarily that they are new, it's that I am more new to the space. But we'll definitely learn about all of them as we go through today.
So King Jordy said that his favorite team is Real Madrid. He's a Spaniard. He likes CR7.
Unfortunate.
But he says that he'll be playing with the PSG team today.
Yes, as everybody will be doing.
So everybody will be playing with PSG.
Everybody will be playing with PSG.
How does that work?
Well,
Explain for the non-gamers. How does that work?
Well, luckily it is a video game, and suspension of disbelief allows Messi to be in two places at once. Mbappe can be in two places at once, and people are going to be looking at the mirror in themselves.
So as we are looking at the screen now, we're seeing where they're selecting their players.
Correct.
And they're probably doing their tactic selection. What specifically will jump out at you depending on which team is selected and how it is that you'll get any kind of advantage?
All right, so first of all, let me just say that the player selection, and typically, so it's kind of a mind game, right? Because people may come into it wanting to use a special formation. Perhaps they want a stronger midfield, front as opposed to two people at the front. But then the other side, in seeing what they're doing, may want to get a competitive advantage by using a formation that beats that formation. And that's actually one of the reasons why you have to have a 5-minute time limit, because it would be a chess game that would never end.
So it has nothing at all to do with what the current teams play, what formation is used.
No. It's about winning the video game.
So if you want to use Neymar Jr. on the left-hand side, it's up to you.
If you want to put Neymar Jr. in the goal, it's up to you.
Okay. All right. So as we watch both King Jordy and Schoolboy select their tactics.
Not just yet. I think I'm seeing exactly what, well, never mind. The adjustments are being made. So yeah, you see what you expect there. Mbappe is going to be at the front. For the speed, you definitely want him on the striking position. And as soon as I say that, he changes it up again. So I tell you about the consistent chess game.
All right, and we're looking at King Jordy selecting his team.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's going to be employing a 4-3-3 formation.
Right, so we will continue to await the players as they make their selections. Surprisingly, we have a Liverpool selection. We have any Liverpool fans over here? Not many, not surprising at all. But yeah, we have a Liverpool selection, which is very surprising. So we're going to be seeing PSG versus Liverpool. We are finished with the tactical selections now, are we? Is everybody good? All right, so it looks like we are just about ready to get into the action. So one more time for those in attendance. Let me hear it, boy.
Well, hello from Paris, the city of light.
All right, and what about King Jordy?
It's a perfect day for football at the Parc des Princes. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Liverpool.
Yes.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Everything is working.
Check.
And here's how the lineup looks for PSG. Gianluigi Donnarumma stands between the posts. Marquinhos plays alongside Presnel Kimpembe at the back. And finally, the forwards, Neymar plays together with Kylian Mbappe.
As a team, King Jordy, PSG. So, schoolboys in possession. And that's Fabinho. He's in the middle of the park trying to pass the football now, dispossessed. Down the right-hand side. Hugo Jota, Fabinho in the middle of the park.
Here is Thiago.
Trying to control the tempo.
Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an
Still
opportunity
Thiago with the football.
on the
King
offensive.
Jordy seems to be under some pressure. Dispossessed.
So the starting lineup for Liverpool. Alisson begins in goal. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence.
King
Fabinho
Jordy in
plays
possession on
alongside
the right-hand
Thiago
side.
in central midfield. And playing up front
Currently,
today is
Verratti
Mohamed Salah.
passes to Neymar Jr. He slips back one in the
There
box.
is the box. But the defense is going to take care of that.
So Diaz, he's now with the ball on the left side. Floats one long
playing it
over the top.
And he's found a bit of daylight.
We have our first goal of the game at only 14 minutes in.
Brilliant execution by schoolboy himself.
What beautiful play.
Yo, Mani. A ball floated over the top, comfortably controlled and flicked with his left boot.
What a great goal.
1-0 to Liverpool.
Underway once more.
Certainly.
It's going to be interesting to see whether or not PSG can articulate an appropriate reply.
The way they want to start off. But excellent work there by Schoolboy to get that first goal.
Clearly got his tactics, right?
Indeed, but we're just 16
Di Maria
minutes in,
likes to get on
and
the
it's
ball.
1-0. It's
And he has
nothing
teammates to
that
pass
his
it to.
opponent isn't going to be able to come back from.
And just remind the viewers and patrons here how long the game is being played for.
So what we have
This
here
is
is
Sergio
6 minutes
Ramos.
per half, and at the end of
Mbappe.
those 6 minutes, if there should be a tie,
Sergio
we'll head into
Ramos.
overtime, and if it's still a draw,
Now
we'll head
Neymar.
into a penalty.
This could level it.
Or
And
decide
here's
this
the
winner.
equaliser. Parity now. And
A
who's to say
goal,
what's going to
players.
happen?
But the celebration.
Second underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here.
So PSG has equalized, and it is all to play for 21 minutes. Definitely a lot of games still left to go. It's anybody's game at this point to win.
Well, as it seems, it's everybody's game. It's anybody's game. Liverpool in possession. Trent down the right-hand side, slips one into Fabinho. Fabinho now looks wide. Still Trent marauding down that right-hand side. Tries
Some skill there.
Salah.
Liverpool still in
Little space
possession.
in the middle. Or PSG is going to take over possession there. Now we
Neymar
look for the
Jr.
counter-attack. Kylian Mbappe, we know when he's in this position. It is going to... No!
And that's a missed opportunity. That should have been too much.
He is going to be kicking himself for that one, and we can't be making those kind of mistakes at this level of play.
King Jordy over there.
Decent idea, but just
Easy catch for the keeper.
To be very good. Trying to get the ball over the top. If you're Liverpool and if you're PSG, you're playing through the lines.
excellent ball.
Beautiful pass there to Neymar. Does he redeem himself? No. We have pause here. I think we have a formation adjustment.
Okay, and this formation adjustment is being done by
Is the Liverpool team.
okay.
And I guess our TO will confirm if this is a standard. Can I do this mid-match, TO?
Just for the listeners, just for the viewers, remember we're powered by SportsMax, Loop, JEI, and Wylde, and none of this would be possible without Digicel. And all these players are ultimately playing for the grand prize, and that's a PS5.
And a chance to become a part of the Wylde bootcamp, which could lead to a position on Wylde's team. And just a little bit of trivia.
Now sending it in.
Wylde currently has the two best
And a
players.
time for calm on the ball.
Okay.
An example of how to press. Great
This
strong
by
tackle. Throw in forthcoming.
And Schoolboy looks to attack. Down the right-hand side. Liverpool tries to slip one in.
Well, Kimpembe was on top of it.
There, that one isn't going to work out. We're head.
Messi. And return to Mbappe. Neymar.
Position again.
Verratti now. Mbappe. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack.
And Liverpool strokes forward. Fabinho with the ball, trying to do some
And
trickery.
plenty of scope to be
Slips it
created
Diaz on
in
the
that
left.
wide
Passes
position.
back. Good bit of play. 1-2.
Alexander-Arnold. Geometric precision from Thiago. Interception to snuff out the danger. The high press was on, and the chance is on. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
2 goals on the day for him so
again.
far.
Liverpool
Schoolboy
on the aces.
looking to dominate King Jordan.
Schoolboy looking to apply for a teacher's position after this one.
Yeah, he said that he wanted to show.
Ramos.
He wanted to remind the fans. He wanted to show that he is the #1 player in the
Mbappe.
island. And he needs to show
Di
that
Maria.
to everybody.
Deserves credit for winning the ball back.
Way to start, if that's the case.
Perfect.
Well, those stats don't lie. Liverpool haven't controlled the ball, but their counter-attacking has been really good, particularly in the wide areas. It's been an excellent performance from
Definitely
them
a
so
lot of
far.
space for them over here. Plays it forward.
Looks to keep possession.
Diogo
Liverpool
Jota.
still with the football. Tries to switch it. Dispossessed. Real Madrid now with the... Sorry, PSG now with the football.
Verratti.
Plays it upwards to Ramos.
Here's Mbappe.
That's going to be Kylian Mbappe on the ball. Looking for some space to get it through to the box.
And
And
that
I
is
do
that for the
believe we
first
have
time
hit
here.
half-time. At the end of half-time, again, the score is 2-1, Liverpool up. Owen, how are you feeling about this?
So far, looks very tactical between both players. Early jitters, clearly. Joy. Schoolboy obviously having some domination. Play. He's comfortable, obviously. He knows what he's doing. So King Jordan, if he needs to get back into this game, there needs to be a tactical adjustment. The ball seems to be played over the top quite often.
Right.
The defenders, not certain they're quick enough for the front three of Liverpool. But so far, it seems like a even contest. King Jordan, I'm sure, will want to get back into the game.
Correct. And you said something very important. You said that Schoolboy is playing to show everyone, again, that he's the top player in the island.
He said that he put it down. That's what he said.
Indeed.
He said he allowed other players to come. He's planning to show them who he is now.
And you know you have to back it up when you talk that way. So, kind of a contrast in terms of reasons for playing, because he's actually here just because he loves the game and he wants to demonstrate the kind of range that he has.
Okay. Liverpool in possession. Second half just started. Fabinho seems to have a whole lot of possession. So if King Jordan is careful, then if he puts out play on Fabinho.
You're a bit bamboozled as to why the first half ended so quickly. 6 minutes long. So you may see the timer in game running up to 45 minutes, but in real time, each half is only 6 minutes long.
The PSG in possession on the left side, looking to counter. Still with the football. Mbappe now tries a 1-2. Gets it to Messi. Messi with a lot of space and time. Slips one in the box.
Position here. Ooh, but it's going to be taken away.
Brilliant
and
defending.
Liverpool is going to be looking counter as quickly as possible.
Again down that right-hand side, looking to spread PSG thin, but good dispossessed play by PSG there. Look to knock it inside.
And we've seen a lot of turnovers this game.
Verratti now slips one. Through
We're in
to
the box.
Neymar shoots. Blocked.
All right, so we're going to have a throw-in our critical position here. What does he do? Wastes it is what he does.
Throws it to Thiago. Thiago looks to play back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes central. Fabinho with a whole lot of space. Dispossessed. PSG now with the football.
And that's going to be Messi on the ball, passing to Neymar on the left side. Lots of space there in the middle. For PSG, look at this, we're in critical position. That's going to be Kylian Mbappe, Di Maria! Excellent work by the keeper.
Beautiful save by Alisson.
But we have a corner here, plays it short to Messi, who's going to run it into the box. We know.
Comfortable catch by Alisson.
Comfortable catch.
Looks the ball on out left. Back to Alisson. Liverpool plays from the back. Ooh. They're being a little cheeky there. Showing his quality. Liverpool in possession, slips one out wide.
Great
Diaz.
Positioning here.
Diaz still the football. Twists,
to remember
turns.
that this is a team game. Needs to remember that this is a team game. Skills are a save.
And that's another missed opportunity by King Jordy. He's just not taking these chances that he's getting.
Oh, and I tell you, the scoreline should definitely not be what it is right now.
Schoolboy in possession with Liverpool. They're looking to play through the lines. Liverpool still with
Salah on the ball. Heading into the box now.
On the left foot. Looking to strike, no.
He's going to pass.
Again, Liverpool still with possession, trying to...
A little bit too much passing in the box there.
Again.
Mbappe, a critical position.
Space, with time.
He shoots another save.
Alisson again comes, trumps.
I tell you, what is happening here either says something very good about Alisson or very bad about Mbappe.
Certainly, Liverpool now with possession. Dispossessed by PSG. They look to go back. Verratti now with the football. He slips
Lots
one
of action in the box.
Again, dispossessed. Liverpool now with possession. Schoolboy looking to turn right.
Excellent retention of possession, but he is going to lose it to the PSG side. Messi is going to be heading for that. That's a beautiful pass there. We're in the box again. Again, just too much movement in the box.
Brilliant defending by Liverpool, Trent Alexander-Arnold. They look to go, and that's comfortable catch for Alisson. Alisson bowls it out. Not certain what he's doing right there. Again.
That's going to be Neymar. And again, Alisson. I tell you, Alisson is earning his paycheck today.
Certainly earning his keeps today. I'm not certain if it's the tactics of Schoolboy, but he seems to be very porous as a defense.
Indeed.
Liverpool in possession. Ball slipped through on the left side. Dispossessed.
And we're going to be back on the PSG side. We're heading up on the right. That's going to be Di Maria with the ball. Going to be looking to get that through pass.
Dismisses.
No, dispossessed again. Liverpool, as always, they're always heading down the right flank. That's going to be PSG taking control.
So that's Fabinho. Fabinho back to Trent. Trent back to Thiago. Thiago now with the football. He looks inside. Again, Liverpool with good possession now. Nice passage of play. Schoolboy showing why he's called Schoolboy.
And they are getting the ball around. They just seem to have trouble finishing.
King Jordy seems bamboozled right now.
All right, so that's going to be Neymar on the ball.
PSG.
But
Dispossessed by Liverpool, and Liverpool looks to counter on this right side. Oh, they go back home. Ball in the middle of the park. Thiago looks to spread wide. Ball played over the top. Comfortable. Liverpool still in possession. Nice passage of play.
Possession.
Liverpool now in the final third. Looks to slip one through, but dispossessed by PSG.
Excellent position here for the PSG team. Messi is going to be getting it over to Neymar, who you would think is going to play it over. He does not, though. Lots of twisting and turning to retain possession. Playing it backwards for a moment. And he's going to be dispossessed.
And Van Dijk looks to tackle. Van Dijk goes out wide. It's pulled out by the defender. Van Dijk looks to organize his defense.
Clearly.
And there you have it.
Clearly, the shoot button's not working on either side.
And there you have it. Liverpool coming out on top.
Liverpool.
Schoolboy.
Schoolboy. Schoolboy. Schoolboy.
The schoolboy showing why he is the former number one, wanting to retain his title as number one player in the island.
Well, his title as number one player. And definitely want to give a shout out to well tried. Unfortunately, PSG is not going to cut it if you're not shooting.
Come on, Thunderbird. What was the tactics of Donald? What was the tactics of Schoolboy?
So I think Schoolboy definitely won from possession. If you realize Liverpool was always on the ball, moving it around, using up more of the field, playing it back home when they need to, but it was definitely a possession game more than anything else. I think there were definitely a lot of opportunities to shoot that were missed. You heard me saying it a lot. What's happening? Are the shoot buttons not working? Lots of wasted opportunities. Too much movement around in the box when they should just be trying to strike.
So King Jordy had the opportunity. PSG got some chances, but I'm not certain what was happening. Was he nervous? Was he a little bit, countered by the entire atmosphere? What was it?
So it could have been nerves. What I have noticed, and it's something that I've experienced as well, you have that player, and it's that player versus the goalkeeper, and you get a little nervous in taking that strike. So you feel like probably, okay, let me play it to the right. Let me try to get some movement in to get the keeper out of place. But sometimes what you need to do is just take that strike, go for it, and hopefully the other players would have seen what took place just now, learn from that mistake, and, take the shots when they have the opportunity.
So, again, for Jordan Grant, what's next for him?
Well, only he could advise us of that, but I would imagine, especially after showing his class in the beginning 32, I think his FIFA pursuits don't end here.
He actually did say that, he didn't have eyes on the prize in totality. He wanted to get the experience. He just, or probably recently started playing relative to Schoolboy. So it showed today?
I would say it showed, and I would also say even if you're new to the game, nobody can believe in you more than you, right? So yes, you may not have the experience, but you are going to be up against guys who are hungry, and even as a new player, you need to come in just as hungry. And trust me, even with the difference in experience there, I wouldn't call it a wash. As I did say, he got the opportunities. He could have won that game.
And definitely the scoreline showed Schoolboy only got the better of him by 2-1. Playing against a very strong PSG team, Liverpool came out on top. And here it is that we now see where Schoolboy would have gone through. So he now moves on. And the second game on the cards, we'll be seeing Big Nose Baller, that's his moniker, playing against Yadasan.
Indeed, I'm not sure if the name Big Nose Baller corresponds to any facial features. but we will be looking to see what it is that he does on the field. So just a little information on both sides of the fence.
Right.
I'll start off with Yada-san. Owen, Yada-san is only 15 years old. He is only...
No, he's actually 24.
My apologies. He's been playing for 15 years.
So that's a long time in the game.
Very, very long time.
So as a 24-year-old, he's been playing for 15 years.
So he's been playing since he was...
9.
9. And at the time, it was FIFA 07. Definitely less comprehensive mechanics than we see today. But as is the case with a lot of franchises that have yearly releases or, subsequent releases,
right,
a lot of the concepts carry over. And I mean, this is football at the end of the day. It's not an arbitrary thing like a fighting game. So knowledge of football combined with knowledge of the mechanics of the game will definitely get you far. And with 15 years, we do expect to see some of that experience coming out. So tell us about Big Nose Baller.
Big Nose Baller, he said that he's a Liverpool supporter, similar to what we saw earlier. He said that Coutinho is his favorite player.
And that's not one you hear very often.
Definitely not one. Currently a student, so he clearly has a lot of time on his hands to be playing games. But it's no game. He's been playing for 10 years. So as a 25-year-old, he says that he's literally trying to make the JEI professional team. He wants to get to Ireland. He believes that he has the quality to get to Ireland. And he's going to show why he's here. He's amongst the top 8. And he's saying that he's here to take the top prize.
And that's the kind of attitude that you want to have coming into this. So as I was saying before, you can't come into this where there are so many guys who are hungry for the prize, and your sentiment is that, well, you don't necessarily have your eye on the top prize in that way. You have to go for it, and you have to believe that you can get it. And that's the kind of attitude Big Nose Baller is coming in with.
So he's most likely to use Liverpool.
Correct.
Yada-san is most likely to use PSG again, so we could see a rematch of what we saw earlier. PSG versus Liverpool. Again, based on your experience in the gaming world, do you know of any of these players? What kind of tactics they use?
Yeah, so again, not really familiar with any of the two. As I said, where FIFA is concerned, I haven't really been in the, FIFA space for a very long time. But this is the first of many such tournaments. We expect to see a lot more in the future, and I do expect to be around. So maybe the next time you ask me that question, Owen, I can give you some backstory on each of the players.
Okay. So Yada-san seems to be using PSG.
Both sides seem to be using PSG. So here we have our first PSG mirror match. And this is kind of how we expected the tournament to go.
Okay. So, Big Nose Baller, who would have initially said that Liverpool would have been the team that he most likely used, has shown early that there's some strategy in this game.
Correct. And I'm just going to ask for a quick confirmation on which of the players is wearing which color jersey. So if we could get that confirmation, that could be wonderful.
So it seems like Yada-san is using PSG in white, and Big Nose Baller is using PSG in blue.
Blue Nose Baller, okay.
Oh, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. Okay, so Big Nose Baller is in white for those who are watching, and Yada-san is in blue. Thank you so much for the confirmation.
Okay.
All right, so it is Big Nose Baller that's going to be in possession, already looking to make the first move, trying to play into the box. He's successful in doing so, but what does he do with the possession here? It's going to be taken away, and he's going to get it back. Big Nose Baller again on the ball, trying to play it forward. the defense is definitely, it has positioned itself well. He has to be thinking about where he's headed. That's the kind of mistake he doesn't want to make. But he does get back possession. It's going to be the first shot of the game. Easy one for the keeper, Owen.
Very comfortable save by Donnarumma. Yadasan obviously did his homework against Big Nose Baller and looking to play on the counter.
Right, so he does go forward on the left side now. That's going to be an errant pass. Luckily, he does manage to get back possession. Did I talk too soon? No, he manages to put it down.
Still keeping possession.
Indeed. On the left side, plays it down towards the box now, but that is going to be an offside call, unfortunately. Can't move off before that last defender.
Very good defending by Big Nose Baller. Clearly understanding the assignment and ensuring that all the players are in line.
And he's definitely going to be looking to make his strike now. He will need to find his way through the sea of blue. Lots of space there on the right side. He is going to stick on the left, however. Prime position here. Going to play backwards. Going towards the box, but he is going to lose possession, unfortunately.
So Yadasan moving forward, tries to slip one through. No, he stays with possession. Now looks to slip one through and comfortably catch by
Other
Donnarumma, aka Big Nose Baller. Seems to be a very tactical game so far. Both players understanding that these two teams are well equipped.
No big risks just yet.
Playing very comfortable. Does it prove that these two players are of the same kind of ilk?
It does. If anything, if you are a PSG player, you would know what it is that the team brings to the table. So as much as you're comfortable on the attack, you know what's necessary on the defense.
And that's one that was struck off the post. Mbappe with a shot on that right side. Got past Donnarumma, but didn't get past the post. Still 0-0 between these two players.
Yep, and that is going to, I think, luck struck for Yadasan there. He's going to fancy his attempt at it.
Corner.
First corner of the game. How do they take it? It's going to be a short corner. Ooh.
Dispossessed. A waste of opportunity. Big Nose Baller on the counter. Looking to slice through Yadasan's defense. But dispossessed again.
Ooh, excellent play there to retain possession. He's going to be making use of the midfield. Lots of space there to take advantage of. Probably going to be looking for that through ball anytime. There it is.
Offside again.
Offside call.
Excellent line held by Big Nose Baller. He clearly is an experienced player using this PSG team, and he looks to break forward.
Indeed, and I just want to put out there, Owen, that beyond the formations, the tactics that you can set up, one of the tactics is actually an offside trap, which will trigger the AI to do exactly that. We are going to be heading out of bounds for our second corner of the game. Yadasan is going to be taking short again. We're into the box, dispossessed. This is where you want the quick counter attack, but that's not going to be the case here today.
Big Nose Baller looking to break on the left side. Hunting all the way down. Mendes with the football.
Laying it in the middle to Di Maria. And it's going to be to Messi. Over to Mbappe. Goal!
And that's excellent play by Big Nose Baller. He clearly was dominating proceedings, and that's Mbappe.
Indeed. Embrace the nose.
It's 1-0 to Big Nose Baller in minute 38. Yadasan still with possession now. Seems a little bit discombobulated from that goal.
Going to have to settle the nerves. He does need to remember that it's just 1-0. You can definitely come back from that. But Big Nose Baller looking for a second. Unfortunately, that pass not landing how he would have hoped. Oh, another opportunity here! But the keeper is going to save, and he is going to get a quick clearance.
And Yadasan looking to play one over the top. Mbappe breaks free.
Excellent work here.
Still
probably
in possession.
Looking for a cross.
Twist, turn, still on that left side. Looking for a pass in the middle.
Excellent work there to get it. And that's going to be Messi on the ball.
Dispossessed by Big Nose Baller. Big Nose Baller looks to break on the left. Very quickly. Looking for one over the top.
Going through the middle.
It in middle.
Where does he go from here? He decides to go on the left. Ooh.
Seems like half-time. There you have it.
So at the end of halftime, we are at 1-0. That's going to be Big Nose Baller, a.k.a. White PSG.
Total shot attempts on goal. Big Nose Baller with 2. Yadasan with 1.
So it's interesting that we're not seeing much shots in this game either, but the reason is much different. In the last game, the opportunities were definitely there, but the shots weren't being taken. Here, you see that there's good defense, there's a lot of tactics going into it, so the same amount of chances aren't being created, but Big Nose Baller definitely taking advantage of the beautiful chance that he did indeed create.
And as you saw on screen there, nice ball played through. Mbappe with the first touch, comfortable on that left side, and then slotting it home with his right boot. Indeed. Excellent goal by Mbappe. Big Nose Baller's team, he's now taking a Pringles break.
Well, as he gets his chips in, we just want to remind everybody that our sponsors are the Jamaica Esports Initiative, Wylde,
Loop, SportsMax,
and of course, none of this would be possible without Digicel, so we want to give them a big up as well.
So they're organizing halftime break. This is somewhat of a tactical switch. Seems like there's a controller change happening. Yadasan clearly not comfortable with his controller. Big Nose Baller seems very comfortable.
And this is the time to do that. It's halftime. You got a feel for what it is that your opponent can do, how they play. You're down 1-0. You want to make that adjustment going into the second half.
All right, and we have a kickoff for the second half. Yadasan with possession, looking to build on that right side. Hakimi looking inside, back to Hakimi outside.
It's over to Kylian Mbappe.
Mbappe that turn
there. Oh, but he is going to lose possession.
Big Nose Baller now looking to break on that left-hand side. Slips one in the middle. Knocking it about, playing nice, comfortable possession football and showing a little skill there. Maybe getting over-exuberant.
Yep, football is a passing game. Sometimes you just need to get that one touch.
Oh, nice step over there in the middle of the park. Messi back to Neymar Jr.
Critical positioning here. That's going to be in the box. Mbappe shoots, but it is going to be a save. They haven't lost possession just yet. Great work.
And again, forcing a save. That's 3 attempts on goal.
Defense.
Excellent defending by Yadasan. He's under siege.
And I mean, this is what you have to do. This is what you have to do when you have somebody else coming at your goal that hard. You have to defend like your life and your hopes of being a part of Wylde depend on it.
Definitely. Big Nose Baller still with possession. Looking to just counter. Look for a wild shot. And that's comfortable for Donnarumma in goal. Yadasan looking to break wide. On that right-hand side. Still not seeing any pass. Good defending.
And you love when the ref plays the advantage rule in
definitely
situations
play
like
on
that.
Because again, this is FIFA 2022.
Indeed. So it's going to be Big Nose Baller now. He's trying to figure out where he's going to be playing. A quick touchback, heading back home for a moment.
Yadasan obviously trying to defend something that he doesn't have. Big nose baller, quite comfortable in possession right now. Messi dropping all the way back deep.
And we're on the left now. Back into the midfield.
A whole lot of possession by Big Nose Baller, but good disruption. Yadasan looking to play wide. Seems to be more of a direct kind of player.
Indeed. So the defense, as you can see on Yadasan's side, doesn't have time to breathe. Lobbing it over to Mbappe. What does he do here?
Mbappe looks to go inside. Try to play cheeky.
And now it's Yadasan's turn to mount his counter-attack. He's going to be doing so
and that's
from the
definitely
left side.
offside.
Clear offside. A little bit too quick on his part.
So here we see a tactical change.
We have a tactical change as well.
Both players getting an opportunity to switch formation, switch tactics, subbing in and out players.
Correct. As you see what it is, because you really don't know. Yes, you may have seen a player play before, but when you're up against that person, that is when, you know, you really see how their play style may clash with your play style and what kind of adjustments you can make.
And just a reminder, if you win, you go through. If you lose, you are out. So all these players, they very well know that their chance of getting to Ireland, their chance of winning this PS5 is dependent on this game. So their tactics, their execution, every single thing that they do will depend heavily on how well they go through. And obviously, these are important elements of the game. So the tactics here is important. The players understand what is on the line, and they don't want to know that they didn't leave every single thing on the field.
Right, correct. So if you are a big part of the esports community, or you've been around the tournament scene for any time, you're probably used to seeing top eights have two separate brackets, a winner's side, a loser's side, culminating in a grand final. As Owen said, that's not the case today. It's going to be a single elimination. So you lose, you're out, you win, you proceed to the next round. So these players are literally playing for it all here today. I think we have wrapped up the tactics selection and we are ready to get back into the game. It's going to be the man with the big nose starting us off.
The big nose baller looks to play on the right-hand side. He's still in possession, goes through the middle. Again, Mbappe with the football on his team. Looks to lift one over the top. Messi plays back to Mbappe.
Messi moonwalk. Just now, critical positioning here, wasted. And that is what a wasted opportunity looks like. Sometimes, and you heard me say it before, Owen, sometimes you just have to take the strike.
Definitely. Yadasan looking to build. Still with the ball in the middle of the park. Has no pass. Looks to play right. Ball goes out wide. Good opportunity. Comfortable catch by Donnarumma.
Donnarumma won, doing his job, and it's going to be Big Nose Baller again, looking to mount his attack on the right. He heads back into the middle. Now he's switching it over to the left. He's going to look for whatever path he can chart to get the ball up to the front line.
So, Big Nose Baller just stroking the ball around, looking for a pass, not being overly aggressive, staying patient.
That's not going to go according to plan for him at all, and it gives Yadasan a chance to now mount his counter-attack, but he loses possession almost immediately. It's going to be a throw-in for Big Nose Baller.
So Big Nose Baller looking to throw back all the way home. No, switches. Keeps possession. Ball in the middle of the park.
Great position here.
Nice.
It's going to be Neymar Jr. What does he do? He strikes on the wrong side of the far post, unfortunately.
And that was a missed opportunity. Big Nose Baller, I'm sure, is holding his heads right now. So this shouldn't be 1-0.
Well, he's going to have to hold his head mentally, because if he lets go of that controller, he's going to have some serious problems. Going to be Yadasan now, trying to move forward. Yadasan. He's in the box, and that's a goal!
Brilliant by Yadasan, responding properly. Mbappe again. That's having partner prance rocking.
And we see the questionably animated stands going wild.
Definitely. Ball played through Di Maria to Mbappe, and Mbappe slotting it home. So it's 1-1 late in the game.
Very late in the game. We're starting off at the 83-minute mark. So if somebody doesn't mount a critical play and score a goal soon, we could see this one going into extra time.
And again, just for the viewers and persons here, competition rules are, once there's a tie at the end of full and extra time, we go into penalties. As it is now, we have a tie. Big nose ball up. Still with possession, trying to move.
Right. No, those 90-minute goals.
And the other
all
side.
the time. Oh, oh, excellent, excellent. It's going to the defense. Getting the ball forward.
Yadasan packing the midfield, stroking it forward. Looking to dominate right now on that right-hand side. No, ball plays to the right.
Going to be looking.
Messi slips back one in the middle of the park. Great Yadasan. Oh, brilliant turn. Good opportunity, and there you have it.
So we are going to be going into extra
time. So here we have it. Both teams locked. Yadasan and Big Nose Baller locked after full time, and we'll be going into extra time. Big Nose Baller missing a couple of opportunities. I'm sure he's ruining those.
Well, the only thing he can do at this point is try to come out ahead at the end of extra time. He's not going to want, none of them are going to want it to go to a penalty shootout, because it does introduce that element of luck. He's in the box. He's going to be looking for a shot. Goal!
There you have it, Yadasan looking to dominate. Now he's back into the game. Comfortable. 1-2 in the box, and Di Maria with a nice tapping.
Good work.
Excellent work there.
Yadasan.
Clearly the momentum now has shifted. Big Nose Baller seems to be rocked by that late goal, and now Yadasan in possession, comfortably looking like the champion.
Hold on, Owen. Big Nose Baller in possession. He's going to be looking to get it into the box. But Yadasan, again, perhaps looking to extend his lead. Excellent ball there over to Mbappe. What does he do from here? He stops.
Mbappe with all that skill and pace.
Oh, excellent work there.
Looking to get past a couple defenders, but there you have it. Yadasan still in possession. Big Nose Baller with all of that early possession. No, seems to be rocked. Yadasan comfortable.
Excellent positioning. He looks for his third. However, he is not going to get it there. We do have a corner though, so
and that's Mbappe looking to strike. But Donnarumma standing tall in goal. Yadasan going short. His fourth corner of the game is possessed.
All right, so
Big Nose Baller looking to play out. Ball over the
oh,
top.
excellent ball there, but I think the keeper is going to get to it first. He pushes it upwards. Oh, he is going to catch it. That was not necessarily the best choice there. That could have ended terribly. The referee is going to allow 6 minutes of additional time.
Big Nose Baller with possession, looking to equalize. Down on that left side. Passes one in the box.
Looking to charge his pass.
And that side, goal!
Great
equalizer by Big Nose Baller. He understood the assignment. He knows that everything is on the line.
So now we're on even footing again, and unless someone makes that all too critical move, it's going to be the end of the first half in extra time. This is it. Somebody...
Players, no understanding that it's all or nothing in this game. Both players actually looking to adjust tactics right now.
And perhaps make a couple of substitutions, because you have to remember...
A couple of these players are tired.
They are indeed tired. So we're seeing one substitution there. No substitutions on the other side.
So Big Nose Baller comfortably looking to pop his Pringles. Feeling like he has this one in the bag.
And he's nodding his head in approval. He does have this one in the bag, if he is to be believed. Hopefully, he can back up everything that is being said. Pringles, I guess, a source of strength for Big Nose Baller.
Very, very interesting game so far. Nice scoreline. The fans are loving it.
All right, Owen, this is it. This is our final segment of extra time.
The Big Nose Baller in possession.
So Sergio Ramos is going to come in on Yadasan's side.
Looking to play through the middle, Big Nose Baller.
Oh, great work there. Great work
with the football. Having a lot of space and time, dispossessed.
See, I think he should have just gotten the ball off there. But again, what do I know?
Yadasan now plays one out wide. Looked like a good ball, but just ran out of real estate there.
All right, throw in. Immediately back.
Big Nose Baller still with possession. He seems to like the possession game. Plays it down left side. Goes central. Again, Mbappe with the football.
Oh, great piece of skill there.
Fancy footwork. Possession. Still, Mbappe with a football. And that's...
No!
That's a glorious opportunity. That was missed.
Mbappe's
sliced it wide. Donnarumma came out and made himself very, very big. Yadasan just barely holding on to his dear lives right now.
So you saw the little graphic there showing Mbappe taking 6 shots on one end and 2 on the other. But the scoreline still 2-2.
So Yadasan still with the football. He looks to counter through the middle. A lot of possession in the middle of the park.
And we're running out of time here. Getting close to that 120 mark. Yadasan going to need to make his move and make it quickly. And that is not the move that he would want to make. No, Big Nose Baller
to counter. Mbappe with the football. He's going all the way. Showing all sorts of skills.
What does he look to do here?
Looks to chip it over the top.
Oh, Donnarumma is going to dive.
And Yadasan breaks wide. Now with the ball on the right side. Last play of the regular extra time, and it's Yadasan down the right side.
Yadasan, what do you do here? Oh! It's going to be the post. Big Nose Baller. Oh, we are at the end.
Glorious opportunity.
Could have been much more.
It could have been.
But penalty shootouts is where we will go.
12 yards. It will be decided from that spot.
Big Nose Baller. Yadasan. 2-2.
That was goal number 1 by Big Nose Baller. Brilliant. And there you have it. 2-2 after full and extra time. And here we have penalties.
So
both players looking to select who will kick. Do we see a selection as yet?
Well, it seems both players are comfortable. Yadasan has Neymar up first.
So Neymar up first for Yadasan. He kicks first.
And what?
Typical Neymar step. Oh!
Whoa!
That's
wonderful.
kicking.
That's one. That's
Straight
one for
down
Yadasan. Big Nose Baller will need to answer. Does his Neymar have the class as well? Neymar doing Neymar things. And it's going to be a goal. Donnarumma not even moving there. One on both sides.
Yadasan again, Sergio Ramos.
Oh, he's going to miss.
That's poor.
All right.
Yadasan.
Big nose baller, what does he do here with Kylian Mbappe? He's going straight down the middle. Donnarumma not going to be able to stop that one. Back to big nose baller. Back to Yada-san.
So Yada-san looks again. Poor penalty there by Yada-san.
Yada-san in a terrible right now. Position now because
and that's
but
a
he's
save.
going to save. Still in terrible position. What does Yada-san do here? Oh! This is it. If Big Nose Baller
scores this one
and score this penalty, it is
and that's Big Nose Baller shows his class after full and extra time.
Indeed.
Winning on penalties. A disappointed Yada-san being congratulated by Big Nose Baller. Know that he had it early in the game, left it late. He now walks through. Yada-san is ruining his chances. Excellent game there.
Excellent game. A lot of action. I mean, it did go over into extra time, but you never felt like you were bored. You never felt like it was going on too long. The action was well paced. Yes, there were a couple of missed opportunities, but you know, it was the game that kept on giving. A lot of tactical play on both sides. You can't take away anything from either of the two players. Yes, Big Nose Baller, you were the champion. Don't know if it was the nose, don't know if it was the Pringles, but you did indeed get the win there. Yada-san, nothing to be ashamed of. Great work, and of course, I don't think this is going to be the last that we see of him. Owen, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited, Thunderbird. I must say I'm feeling excited. I've seen literally players putting it all on the line. You saw where Yada-san came out in the second half and he was determined. He wanted to get back into the game and he had an opportunity at the end of extra time to finish that game. Big Nose Baller had possession. He was comfortable. Clearly showed that he's a class above Yada-san. But Yada-san made it a game. He made it competitive. And I think the viewers online and the people here are quite happy as to what they're seeing, because this is the best of the best. You have the top 8 in the country vying for the top spot, and it showed. Correct. Big Nose Baller coming out on top. He now moves on to what is considered the semi-final, and he'll be playing against his arch rival, Schoolboy. So here we have it. The brackets are now shaping up. Big Nose Baller moves into the semi-final. He plays Schoolboy in that first leg semi-final. And now we'll have Matt MCJ
versus Maxive.
So Maxive playing against Matt MCJ.
Correct.
What do you know about these two guys?
Nothing, as has been the case since the beginning of the tournament, but I know both of those players, if what we've seen so far is any indication, both of those players are definitely going to leave an impression on us. The plan was to have LS21 Don versus Nav Madrid at this time, but as we had indicated before, Nav Madrid unable to make it, so LS21 Don is going to be getting a bye through the semi-final to play the winner of this match. Again, just to remind everyone that the players here are playing for a PlayStation 5 as well as a chance to fly to Ireland for Wylde's boot camp. And if you are unfamiliar with Wylde and just who Wylde is, this is an esports club co-owned by our legendary sprinter Usain Bolt, founded by Stephen Daly and David Cronin, top-tier players currently having the 2 top FIFA players in Europe and our local talent vying for a chance to become a part of that legacy.
Fastest man alive.
Fastest man alive.
Fastest growing sport. What a fast combination.
And he knows what it takes to be a champion. And we are looking to see which one of these players here will show us that they also have what it takes to be a champion.
So again, tactics being organized by the players. Matthew McAnuff-Jones, aka Matt MCJ. He's gonna be playing against David Seavright, aka Maxive. And both players will be vying for a spot in the semi-finals.
And it appears both players will also be using PSG, which we have come to expect in these games.
Well, definitely we should see an interesting encounter, one that's exciting, one that will bring a whole lot of football lovers to our screens. And these two players obviously of different ilk. They are willing and ready. Matthew, or Maxi J, he's an attorney. Clearly somebody strategic, understands that this is important. His favorite player is Kevin De Bruyne, and he likes Manchester City. One that you don't hear so often. One that you don't hear. He's going to be using PSG. But David definitely will be using PSG as well. And his favorite player is Neymar. His favorite team is Chelsea.
Okay, so we're just going to take a quick pause to hand over to ZJ Sparks for a quick announcement.
All right, exciting times. Enjoying the tournament so far, folks? Hello.